Hi friends, in this video we are going to run through the Postman and I'm going to tell you what are the links and what are the documentations, what are the sections that are present in Postman. So first of all we have the home. So if you click on the home, it will move to this particular page. This is the home page, and wherever if you want to navigate and wherever you are in which location, if you click on home you will come back to this home page. For this home page link is used, and the workspace is one. It is like something like a folder or a structure where you can create all those requests. So if you want to have different API requests like get, post, put, delete, like that, you can form an workspace, and inside that workspace you can have all those things so that it will be contained in that particular workspace. So this workspace will list about what are the workspace that I have worked recently and what are the workspace that are found here. We can find it by clicking on the workspace, and this will also allow you to create a workspace by clicking on this workspace, and you can enter the workspace uh, like testing demo or something, whatever the name you want to give, you can give it here. And if you want to write the summary, and you can choose that one. You want to decide whether it is for public or for personal or for team. Suppose we are working as a team, so one or two members or five members, 10 members join together, we are working on this particular project. So in that case we can choose that team. Otherwise else you can choose the personal or public. Public means it will be available for everybody, and if it is personal you can only you can access that one. So um, that public, if you are doing that, so what are the requests which are found in that particular workspace will come under this particular public access visibility only. So I already created the workspace. So if you want to cancel, you can cancel it, or you can create an workspace. So one workspace you will get created like this. So inside this workspace, what will happen is if you want to create a collection, you can create a collection, or if you want to create APIs, then you can create an API by clicking on this one. And if you want to navigate to the environments and create a new environment variable, that is, if you want to give it as an environment variable, whatever the value here, you can make it as default here, and initial value and the current value, like that. So these things will come under the future videos. So here you have the mark servers and monitors, flows, and history. So history in the sense of how what are we going to do, what have been done on the past. So all these things will get recorded in the history. So like that, this left sidebar will be there. This is known as the sidebar, and here we have the header. The header consists of home, workspace, API network, explore, like that. So here also you have this header section, and in this section where you go going doing things like that, this is known as the builder section. So this is known as the builder section actually. So this builder section will be able to work on that. So if you want to have any collections, um, I can click in this workspace, what all you can create, it will be listed here. So whatever you want to create, you can create it through this way also. If I want to create a collection from here, so I can directly click on this one. So it will navigate to the collection, and it will start creating it. So I can click here, create a new collection, like that, and we can form a new collection here. So we can name it as testing, and I can use it here. So this collection will have authorization, prerequest, test, variables, and runs. So this inside this prerequest we have this get an environment variable, and you can you set an environment variable also. Here you have this one, and you have a collection variable. So these things I'll be explaining to you in the forthcoming videos. Okay, so we have the comment section, documentation section. Documentation section will have the list of documents that we can use that one. So we also have this comment section. This comment section, it will move like this. If you want to write any comments, and we can use this one. Change log section. This pull request, York, folks actually, folks and help info will be there. So after that, if you go into this Postman section, we have so many requests that can be created for one particular workspace or collection. This under this workspace we'll have collections. So under that collection we can have get, post, put, delete, like that. As many requests as you want, you can do it. So I have created a collection over here, and here you have so many things. If you want to run this collection, so all the requests like post, put, delete, like that, it will come and run as a whole thing. You don't have to run it individually. And here also you have add request, mark collection, monitor collection, like that. So change log, and what all we have done, all these logs will be there. At what time we have done, everything will be there, from which ID, who has done that, everything will be put up here. If you want to duplicate this one, you can duplicate it, and you can rename it, change a few of the collections or whatever the changes you want, and you can use it. So if you want to duplicate it, you can give a name to that. If you want to rename it, you can rename it, and you can have it as a duplicated one. Rename option will be there. Rename, edit option is there. Yeah, rename option is there, so you can use this one, and you can start doing this one. Okay, so you can name the collection, and whatever the changes you want to do in all these things. Suppose if I want to change the URL of this one, so you can create an, don't have to create it from the first, you can duplicate this one and you can use it. So here you have the upgrade option. This upgrade option has what are the storage usage and mark usage and monitoring usage, like that it will be there. So if you go for an paid postman service, you will have this billing amount, recharge, resource usage, and audit logs, and team settings will be there. So in this team settings, so what all you want to uh, share it with the team. So what all you can change, the access authentication, like that you can do here. The access to be given like that. So all these things will will join together, we call it as this one, the team settings. So here you have the settings. So if you click on this settings, then you will have this general themes, shortcuts, data, add-ons, certificates. You have this SSL, and this proxy, and about, like that. So in general, what you will have it is the SSL certification verification. If you want to have it as off, also you can do it. If you want to have it as on, you can do that. So always open the sidebar item in a new tab. That is also possible. These things, these options, whatever is required for the project, you can have that, and you can share it with the team, or if you want to have it personal, you can do this one. Themes also, the colors and other things will get changed. So in the dark mode and in the light mode. So like that you have, and different shortcuts will be there. If you want to request all these shortcuts, then you can use it, or otherwise if you want to keep that one closed, that is also possible. So these things will be there in the settings. So the notification will be there, so what all changes are coming, that will get notified. So in the Postman tool, if you go to home, then you have this get started with Postman, create new collection, request, API, like that it will be there. And if you already have an file and if you want to import it, then you can do it by using the click that import file and you can do it. So you can choose the file and you can import it, JSON file, and you can do all the operations here. Again, I'm clicking into the home option, going here, and afterwards you have this options. These are all options, whichever is pertaining to that particular project. You can have this one and use it. You also have an